of international law around the world with complete impunity. At this 80th anniversary of the UN, for us, Member States, this provides us with the opportunity to reaffirm our unwavering commitment to the multilateral framework that is based on the law and not on force. Thirdly, we need robust follow-up and implementation mechanisms for the outcomes of international conferences. One thing is clear here, the creation of, since 1945, when the UN was created, we've held dozens of international conferences. And the commitments from these international conferences have barely been implemented, and they're not benefited the people that we represent here. This situation must change. This is why we advocate for the envisaged reforms to be implemented and tackle this problem, so that our respective nations can benefit from the dividends of the commitments made at the United Nations. On our side, the Alliance of Sahel States is ready to make its contribution to undertake the necessary reform for the multilateral framework of the United Nations. In terms of current global governance, it is ever clearer that the UN is not adapted. It is not able to address the current challenges and future challenges. Global governance needs to be reformed, and economic and financial institutions need to be reviewed too, and they should take into account financing security in the fight against homegrown crises. And this innovative mechanisms, for example, like in BRICS, provide a constructive alternative that respects the interests of emerging and developing countries, while in African initiatives of development financing that the Sahel pays particular attention to could break the vicious circle of dependence and over-indebtedness. Along in the same lines, the concerns of Africa's development concerns should be taken into account too. Africa is presented as a continent of the future with a rich youth, but alas, it is also facing a heavy burden of external debt. Its resources are being pillaged. There is unequal trade, and there's a negative transfer of resources and also there's problems posed by climate change. These are to name but a few of the challenges it faces. Ladies and gentlemen, on a national front, Mali, in its quest for peace and sustainable stability and in line with aspirations of our people as expressed in the Inter-Malian Dialogue for Peace and Reconciliation, adopted a charter for national peace and reconciliation. This was following an inclusive and participative process that focused on dialogue and cooperation within Malian society and Malians of all socio-professional strata, and as well as the diaspora. This charter embodies our determination to strengthen national ownership of the peace process in Mali. It is based on our own reality, our